Hi, Lee Rindner here on permanent weight control. In 1966, I weighed a little bit over 200 pounds. My mother was 4'11" and 235 pounds. She was walking down the stairs, fell, hit her head, and died of a cerebral hemorrhage. To this day, I believe in my heart that had she weighed the appropriate amount for a 4'11" person of her bone structure, she would probably be alive today. I kept eating the way Mommy taught me how to eat. I had migraine headaches every day, I had a bleeding ulcer, I had a potholed face, I was a nervous wreck, bit off every nail on my body, including my toenails, and I was miserable. I actually had no memory in high school. There was a day in high school when I couldn't remember how to spell the word the. And then a miracle happened. It was Thanksgiving, and I got done eating this wonderful Thanksgiving food. You know, the best food in the world, and I couldn't move. I had that good all-American bloated feeling. Maybe you've had it. And it wasn't just Thanksgiving, it was every meal. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I wanted energy. I wanted some self-esteem, some self-confidence. I wanted some memory. I actually wanted to meet somebody. You're 5'7", you weigh over 200 pounds, bite all your nails, have no self-esteem or self-confidence. Kind of hard to find that special person in your life. And then the light bulb went on. I said, how come I ate this wonderful food and I cannot move? There's something wrong with this picture. Isn't food supposed to be energy, I thought? I said, yes, food is supposed to be energy. Then why was I lethargic? Why couldn't I move after eating the best food in the world? So I went on a quest. I bought all the books, bought all the cassettes, if you're old enough to remember cassettes. I went to every lecture, read every newspaper article. I was infatuated with understanding nutrition and weight control. And you know something, back then, they all kind of sort of didn't match. You know, this expert said do this expert said do that. I tried the grapefruit diet, the sauerkraut diet, and nothing really worked. In fact, to this day, you probably already know, if you're viewing this, that 98% of all people who go on diets not only gain it back, but they add 8 pounds. Isn't that exciting? So you're going to put forth your time, your energy, your money, and be worse than you were when you started. Where can I sign up for that one? And I said, this isn't right. There's got to be something that works. There are people on this planet that have lost weight and kept it off without dieting. Do you really want to weigh everything you eat? Do you want to count everything you eat? I don't think that's your lifestyle. So here's what I've created, what I call permanent weight control. I have lost about 70 pounds. My wife says I have hollow legs. In other words, I eat my fair share. The bottom line is this: if you understand how the brain works, how the mind works. Let me give you an example. On diets, all they ever talk about is, that's right, food and food and food, and especially the stuff you shouldn't eat. Now, question for you. If somebody tells you what not to do, are you like me or like most of the people I know? You're just going to go out and do it? It's going to be one of those, oh yeah, let me show you. So, we're not supposed to think about, now that doesn't work. Don't think about a red fire truck. What's the first thing you think about? If they tell you not to do something, have them give you a compelling enough reason not to do something. Let them tell you the truth, and the truth will set you free. My largest client was 765 pounds. My oldest was a 94-year-old that wanted to lose weight. You know that old saying, you can't teach an old dog? Well, people aren't dogs, they're people. And this person needed 2 whopping visits to lose all their weight. You can do it. Learn how to understand that it is a mind-body connection. Step 1, choose your ideal weight. Many people come up with this range. I want to be between this weight and that weight. That never works. Imagine that you just set your thermostat and you went like this. You kept turning it up and down, up and down, up and down. Your temperature is not going to change in your residence. But if you decide, that's a little too warm for me, I'm going to turn it down a little bit, and you set your thermostat, your furnace and air conditioning will take over and get your residence to your ideal temperature. We have a set point in our mind. It's actually called a set point. Set it in your mind and leave it. Now, if your temperature in your residence is not to your liking, maybe you want it a little warmer or a little colder, you have the ability to reset your thermostat. So if you are at what you thought was your ideal weight, and you might want to lose a little bit more, or maybe you want to gain a little bit, you have that option. You can reset your mind. Avoid setting your mind on ranges. It doesn't work. Set your mind, be specific. The brain works in specificity. Set your mind for what you do want, get it clear in your mind, and move forward. Now, I'm grateful to say I've studied nutrition for only 46 years, so I do cover good, sound nutrition with my clients. And if people tell you to stay away from carbs, all you're looking for is carbs. If people tell you to stay away from sugar, the only thing you're looking for is sugar. These programs will work if you set your mind and stay with it. But as soon as you get off that program, 98% of us will gain all the weight back. Listen, you can do it. I can help. Give me a call, 303-979-5498 today. Do it for you or do it for someone else that you love.